There's Al getting our bear bags down from the tree that we hung them on. They're about 10 feet off the ground. He's got to raise it up, and then there's a pin that he has to disconnect.
See, when I do this by myself, I use my stick as a toggle so I can untie myself. And it works most of the time. But I didn't do it.
Well, we got our bear bags down, obviously, and we took off for, I don't know how far of a hike. But we're here at the Dix Creek Gap. We're going to take a shuttle back into Hiawassee, and we're going to stay at the Budget Inn again. No, we're not lost. They pick up on both sides at Unicoi Gap and Dix Creek Gap. So we have a resupply box that was there. So we're going to go back, pick that up, have another hot shower, wash the clothes. It's been a couple days, get the stink off them. It was a 7-day stretch the last time, so we're going to not do that again. This is just the area of the shelter. We'll show you what we're having to eat later. Al's fixing us up some coffee. I know he's taking over some heavy stuff to most rooms. Looks like I've been playing in the dirt, but I haven't. I have to get those nails cleaned.
It's a little better.
It's a group of hikers waiting for the Hiawassee shuttle. They'll be staying at the Budget Inn with us. Well, over the last 10 days, Al and I have had to do some maintenance on our feet. I got a little blister starting on my big toe, so I've got some Leuko tape on it. And then on my ring toe on my right foot, I'm getting pretty good callus that I'll have to make sure I keep an eye on so it doesn't blister up. Here's a picture of the Budget Inn in Hiawassee, Georgia. Hey, Al.
How you doing? Everybody out there in YouTube land?
This is our second stay here. They actually pick you up in a Unicoi Gap and run you here and then drop you back off the next day, and then you hike, and then Dix Creek Gap is about 20 miles, so you get 2 or 3 days of hiking, and then you can come back. It's a pretty good rate. $50 total for me and Al, so it's not too bad. You gotta just love the small towns that support the military. Thank you. The vintage Leathernecks salute you. Thank you. This is breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and lunch of champions. Hey guys, as we wrap up our day on day 10, the last thing I wanted to talk about was injuries. You know, I've showed you that I've got a blister on my toe and a couple other things happening. Al's got some chafing going on, but we have seen some injuries since we've been out here in our 10 days. There was one hiker who fell on Blood Mountain, and he came in with a bloody nose and road rash on his face. Another hiker got a cut and had to have a couple of steri strips on it. Another hiker stopped in at the Budget Inn, and he was limping pretty good. I heard it was some type of knee injury with ligaments. And then the last one, and this is the hiker that we have videotaped, but I'm not going to mention his name because I haven't talked to him. But he was telling me he had stayed here at the Budget Inn the first time we did on Sunday, and then we ran across him on last night. And he had told me that he was feeling nauseous the night before. in his tent, so he went out to get a breath of fresh air, and next thing you know, he's on his back looking up at the stars. Don't know how he passed out. Laid there for a few minutes, got up, tried to get back to his tent, was disoriented and passed out again. I was finally able to make it to another hiker who we again have interviewed, and asked for his assistance, and they talked together for about 10 or 15 minutes till the hiker felt good. Anyway, the hiker came into town, and he's taken a couple days off. He believes, or we believe, based on talking to a couple combat medics that are out here hiking, that he probably got dehydrated and overexhausted. So he's going to stay in town, take a couple zeros, and get hydrated, and then hopefully get back out there. I think all the hikers know that there are risks when we're out here. We are walking in the woods, but it's not a walk in the park. Have a great night.